Hello, Casual Dresser here again, and today I wasn't going to shoot a video. However, I decided to shoot a video. And I'm going to try and show you all the things that I've had over the last couple of weeks, including this very special pair of Adidas trainers. So, join me on the other side, let's have a look at this, these, and a whole host of other items. Okay, so as you all know, I receive and sell items on a daily basis. And I'm not really a trainer guy. I don't really buy trainers, and especially I don't buy Adidas. I used to wear Adidas when I was younger, and then I headed over to Nike, and I wear lots of Nike trainers now, but I'm really not that precious about them because my feeling is you put a pair of trainers on your feet, you wear them, they end up absolutely wrecked, and for the amount of money that a pair of trainers costs, I can't really afford to wreck them on my feet on nights out doing silly things. So, jackets is a different story. You wear them, luckily or hopefully, if you don't roll around in the mud on a night out, it's going to come home in one piece and you can still sell it for the same price. However, this week I did receive a pair of trainers. They came boxed. Let me grab it. They came boxed and they are a size 10.5. Now you will have heard the news that Oi Polloi is closing down for good. And these are one of Oi Polloi's most famous trainers. They are the Adidas Ardwick. Now, a long time ago, I had a pair of these in a size 11.5, brand new, with tags. I got them in a swap deal on a jacket. And I didn't really know a lot about them, and I Googled them and looked them up, and I put them for sale. And this was a good, maybe 4 years ago now. Put them for sale for £950, and they sold within an instant. Someone came from across the bridge over to Hull and bought the trainers off me. So, I've received a pair now. These are used, but extremely good condition. So they are a 10.5, as you can see on the box there. 10.5 UK, and they are in exceptional condition, as you can see. So they are the Ardwicks, all green. So it's an Adidas Oi Polloi pair of trainers that they did together. And inside the box, we've even got the Oi Polloi sticker or picture. We've got the tag. And I also got, although I've not got it with me right now, a lovely framed picture of these trainers. So, why were they so, why are they so in demand? Well, there were only 500 pairs of them made. And people queued for up to 2 days before to grab a pair of these from the Northern Quarter in Manchester. So 500 pairs in total. I hope I said 500 pairs before because I'm not going back and editing this. 500 pairs were made. And in a 10.5, we're guessing there were about 12 or 13 pairs made. And here is one of those pairs. Are they anything special? Nope. I agree, they are not special. But they are limited, and for an Adidas fan, they are one of the holy grails. I'm not keeping hold of them. They were going to go into my room, but I'm not keeping hold of them. So, if you are an Adidas collector, and you need a pair of size 10.5 Adidas Ardwick in exceptional condition, then head across to my Instagram, send me a message, let's get chatting, and you could own these. Let's have a look at some of the Stone Island jackets. Okay, let's start with an absolute banger, and not many people will have seen a jacket like this before. This is a jacket from the autumn-winter season of 1992. It is a Stone Island reflective jacket. Green badge on the arm. Yellow colourway. Now, like all jackets from this era, they started to crack. So we used to talk about, or we do talk about, the special process Stone Island pieces where you don't know how they're going to last over the length of time. This was exactly the same. It's not a special process, but they had no idea how the reflective stuff was going to hold up over time. And this is one of those cases. So as you can see, it's got some cracking to the reflective on the arms. Same on the back. But this patina, people absolutely go mad for this sort of cracking, I wouldn't say effect because it's real, but this is what they're supposed to look like. This is the age behind them. This one's got a few marks. It's got a few war wounds. But that's sort of the history of the jacket. It's over time. You can imagine how many people have owned this jacket. So it's a medium. Back in those days, items were boxy and bigger. So this is a medium Stone Island. It comes up at about 24 and a half inch pit to pit. So they sized up a lot bigger back then. It's got an internal lining. See if I can get this button undone for you so you can have a little look at it. Yeah, it's got an internal lining that's Dutch roped in. We've talked about that before. It's got the piece number there, 28299990. There's the size label inside. You wouldn't see a size label now inside the neck like that. Sometimes you get them in the shoulder for an overshirt. But this piece is absolutely phenomenal. Now, is it going up for sale? Not really. It is going to go up for swaps because I've decided after getting my hands on it that it's probably not one that I'm going to wear that often, and I do need a nice jacket. This week I'm off down to Wembley to see the Lionesses play Brazil, and I want a nice jacket, so it's going up for swaps. So if you think you've got a jacket that you could swap me for this, and it better be a special one because I paid an awful lot of money for this, but if you think you've got one that you could swap for this absolute beauty 1992 reflective jacket, again, head over to my Instagram or send me an email to this email address here. Let's chat. Let's see what you've got. I'm looking for stuff like maybe vintage marina items, something that I could definitely wear. I don't want something huge. I don't want a really big winter jacket. Something I could possibly wear to the pub. Green edge would be fantastic. But yeah, this is an absolute beauty of a jacket. And if you ever get hold of one, then you are very lucky. Okay, you'll have noticed the jacket hanging on my door has changed. I've now got the jacket that was on the previous part of the video on. This is an absolutely beautiful jacket. It's already sold, so there's no point heading over to Instagram for this one, but I want to talk about it. It is 2017 summer season David Teller light jacket. And it was probably, and again, people will shout at me for mentioning his name again, but it was probably made famous by this man here. He wore the coral version of it, and it came out in about 4 different colours, I think. Hopefully I'm showing you some pictures of the jacket now. The absolutely balmy thing is, it hit the outlets and got reduced in price, and I know people went and bought loads of them up, loads of different colourways to give to lads. However, the popularity of it now is through the roof. And yeah, this is an XL. It has a pit to pit. Let me check the pit to pit for you. It's got a pit to pit of 24 inches. Why is it nice? Right, the material's nice and light, so that's a bonus. The multi-pocket, so it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 2 on the back as well. It's a 6-pocket jacket, and it's really nice to wear. I don't know if I'd wear it with shorts. I mean, these are not the best shorts anyway, but I don't think I'd probably wear it with shorts. Although I might wear it with shorts, I'm not sure. But I definitely wouldn't do navy and navy. It's hooded, which is always a bonus. I think the light side of it, so you have David jackets sometimes and they're really, really heavy and hard to wear. This is a light jacket. It is for the summer. But you could probably get away with it in the winter as well, just with an extra layer on underneath. So sizing on it comes true to size. XL. I'm between an XL and XXL, and this is absolutely fine. It's a longer length, so it's a mid-length jacket. It's got cords around the bottom, and obviously it's got the badge to the arm. Yeah, it's an absolute stellar jacket. If you can go and try and find one, I probably prefer the coral. I think the coral's probably the nicest. Then it would be this one, and then probably the light blue one in my eyes. They're probably the top three. But yeah, David Tellerlight, go get one. Now here's a random bit to bang in between all these jackets and trainers, etc, etc. This is a book that I ordered. I ordered it about 2 months ago from 80s Casuals. You'll see the website now. The book is called Away Days. It's been brought out before in a softback edition. This is the hardback edition. It's by Kevin Sampson, and I'm looking forward to reading it. But one of the reasons why I got it was because this book is signed. So the website was doing a limited run of 250 of them. This is 214. You can see that it says there, stand. And then the author's signed it himself. Really nice little book, and I am looking forward to reading it. But I just saw it on the website, and I thought, do you know what? If I don't get it, I'll be kicking myself, especially if it's signed by Kevin himself. So this dropped this morning. I've been waiting 2 months for it. I've forgotten about it. And then here it is. So 80s Casuals. Go and have a look on their website as well. They do some nice little like gimmicky things as well. So yeah, let's go on to the next jacket. Oh, I was doing so well with this video without doing any editing. Now I've had to edit it and go back and change this bit because I got the details completely wrong. So we've got, I'm going to make sure I get this completely right. Naslan Light Watro jacket. It's a large, it's a 2021 large summer season. I said it was an autumn-winter season. I couldn't quite get my head around why I was talking about it as an autumn-winter. But it's a summer-spring, and that makes much more sense. So, similar to the David Teller that I showed you, the light one with 4 pockets on the front, this also has 4 pockets on the front and no pockets on the back. So it's a 4-pocket jacket here. It's got a fold-away hood. Hood's quite nice. It's just a rain shower hood because obviously it is a summer season jacket. And in the middle, so the main difference is obviously the badge is not on the arm. It is in the centre of the jacket. Now, people think that this is a patch. It's not. It goes on the buttons and it just wraps the badge around. So if you're going to wash this jacket, and that's a big point as well, if you wash Stone Island jackets, please take the badges off them because you absolutely ruin them and you lose their colour. They just become really, really dark. So take your badges off before you wash your items. But yeah, the badge is in the middle. This is plain black. It's a size large and it's got a pit-to-pit of about 22 inches, so maybe slightly smaller than a standard. A normal large is normally 22.5. XL is normally 23.5, and you work your way up in inches. So it's probably just smaller than a normal large. It is going to be for sale on my Instagram because it's not my size. It's a Marmite jacket. You either love the badge in the middle or you don't love the badge in the middle. I probably would sit on the fence. If I was going to fall anywhere, I'd probably fall on the side of not liking the badge in the middle. But some people absolutely love it, and I can see why they love it. So, yeah, it'll be for sale on my page. But there it is, 2021 Naslan Light Watro. Yeah, decent. And my final sort of pickup that I want to show, I had a few more bits, but these are the bits I want to show, is this Ghost overshirt. Now, Ghost overshirts are absolutely class. This is a 2020 autumn-winter version. I'm not sure why a shirt should ever be an autumn-winter. Most shirts are spring-summer. And as an overshirt, again, I mean, it is probably slightly thicker than your normal summer season shirts. So it's probably why they've got away with calling it an autumn-winter. But this is a khaki Ghost 2020. It's a size large and it's 23. The reason why it's 23 pit-to-pit is because it's got to be slightly oversized for a large so that you can wear a t-shirt under it because it is an overshirt. Although most people actually just zip it up because you've got a zip fronted and just wear it as a top without having anything underneath it. So you've got the khaki badge. And again, we talked about Ghost. A Ghost badge is the same colour as the item. So they've all been put through the same dyeing process. One of the reasons why I love the Ghost pieces is because the chances are, if you're going on a night out and you get any bars that are being awkward about wearing Stone Island, and it still happens, I mean, we're in a society now where you can't say anything to anyone, but yet you can turn people away for wearing Stone Island, which makes absolutely no sense in my mind whatsoever. However, you've got more chance of getting in with a Ghost item because on a night out, the chances are you're not even seeing that as you go into the club. It is going to be for sale. So if you're a large head across and try and purchase this. It's in exceptional condition. It's nice and simple. The Ghost range as well is an expensive range. If you find them, a lot of stores, the flannels in Hull, I mean, it's pap anyway. It's absolutely rubbish. It holds absolutely nothing really for Stone Island. But the chances are your flannels probably doesn't even hold Ghost range or Shadow. Ours just holds bog standard Stone Island. So yeah, if you're after this, head across to my Instagram now. Lovely, lovely shirt. I've got a couple of navy ones. So yeah, you know where it is. And that brings me to the end of another video. My watched hours on YouTube now are heading up every week. So please carry on watching videos. I found some new trainer videos for Nike. And I sat through and watched these guys' videos from start to finish. And I was thinking in my head, every time I watched it, it's an hour episode, that say I'd watched 10 over the week, that was 10 hours I was adding purely by myself onto their account. So if you can sit there and watch some of my videos, that's absolutely brilliant. I'm having some great feedback from you. Yeah, I wasn't going to do the video today, but I've done it. I've shown you some of the items I've got in. I would say that I'm about to go and put those Adidas on and go out for a drink. I'm not, because I'm not that silly. But you know where all my items are. If you've got anything you want me to review or show, then please get in contact via my email or head over to my Instagram. Please do comment on these. Please like. Please subscribe. And if you do head over to my Instagram, please don't put rubbish remarks, because the easiest thing for me to do on Instagram is just to block people, which is what I do. The idea it's supposed to be positive over there. And if you don't want to be positive, then don't come over to my Instagram, because it's my personal page where people who I talk to put underneath my threads. So be positive in life as well. That brings me to the end. I hope you have a nice weekend. I'm off to see England ladies next week, play Brazil, and that will be my first ever Lionesses game, because, yeah, I'm going to follow the hype and I'm going to go and see what good stuff is happening in the women's game. Take care of yourself, have a nice weekend, and I'll see you on my next video.